Deputy Speaker, sir. Clause 5 of this bill proposes to add a new Part 3A to the Environmental Public Health Act to make it mandatory for designated areas to install and use a Pneumatic Waste Conveyance System, or PWCS. The PWCS has the potential of improving the efficiency and standard of waste disposal. For instance, if successful, this would reduce the need for manpower in waste management and provide a cleaner living environment for all. The new Part 3A will enable the government to designate areas for the implementation of district PWCS. The proposed Section 31G provides that when these areas are designated, owners and occupiers of every premises within the DPWCS area must use the PWCS for that area on pain of punishment. I have three queries to raise about this. First, the status of DPWCS vis-à-vis HDB blocks. Currently, town councils manage the common areas in HDB estates, which would include bin chutes and parts of the waste disposal system serving HDB blocks. According to a parliamentary answer given in September 2016, HDB has implemented the PWCS in selected new HDB developments where feasible, including Tampines North, Punggol, Bidadari, and Sengkang. M&D also said that HDB was studying the feasibility of implementing PWCS in other new housing estates. It was further stated that for existing estates, HDB would have to assess the outcome of a pilot run in HDB blocks in Yuhua before deciding whether to roll out the PWCS in other existing estates. Yet in this bill, Section 31F provides that the DPWCS will not apply to premises controlled or managed by the Town Council. I'd like to ask the Senior Minister of State to please elaborate further on the implications of this exclusion under Section 31F. On a related note, is it the case that PWCS will not be made mandatory for HDB estates? Is there a difference in the treatment of new blocks? And is it the case that old blocks will not be required to be retrofitted for PWCS? My second query is how DPWCS areas will be designated. I would like to ask the Minister to clarify how Section 31G will operate. Earlier, she mentioned Kampong Bugis as the first district that has been chosen for the implementation of the DPWCS. I'd like her to clarify whether the selection of the districts is on an ad hoc basis. Is there any criteria used to select the areas for DPWCS? And is there a systematic plan to cover all areas in Singapore eventually? Lastly, I'm concerned about the cost implications of DPWCS for homeowners. It is quite clear that owners of premises will have to incur significant costs to make their properties PWCS ready. The proposed Section 31L will empower the Director General of Public Health to impose requirements on homeowners to retrofit existing building infrastructure, maintain and operate certain internal assets, to connect these up to refuse pipeline networks, etc. The proposed Sections 31M and 31N refer to new connection charges and tariff charges. Can the government give any indication as to the expected cost of the mandatory PWCS to existing homes? How much of a burden will this impose on smaller condominiums which do not enjoy economies of scale? In the case of condominiums, there may be particular difficulties if strata title owners do not agree to contribute more monies to fund the retrofitting and other costs required, for example, if there is an impending en bloc sale. How would the government handle such a situation? Finally, I'd like to refer to the diagram helpfully distributed by the Minister earlier, and I'd like her to confirm that landed properties will not be required to be retrofitted for PWCS. Thank you.